Yeah, all is good, Charlie.
All good. I know you said after that first leg that you were pretty happy with the way your team played. They just they stung you in a couple of ways that I think you knew that they could. So I'm just wondering, heading into the second leg, just what are you looking to see from your team, and is there anything maybe different you want to see from them?
Yeah, I think all around this game, the second leg is a little bit different. You have two teams who know what they want from a result aspect. So it's a little bit more defined than that first game. Now you know exactly what's on the line, and then you go look at the different conditions that are given to you. We're just trained on the pitch here, decent. It's in good condition. It's a little bit tough in the ball movement, but I figure by tomorrow evening, with a little bit more moisture out there, it'll be better to play. We just need a positive fight from the guys. This game's going to need energy. Motagua is an experienced team. They're an experienced team in this competition. They're a team that can play football. They're a team that can be physical. They can do things in a lot of different ways. So I think we just need to be able to match the energy, the effort level, and allow our football to take us through.
Hope your afternoon's going well. Just maybe first question up here on the injury front. I know Daniel Critson exited last match with what appeared to be a lower right leg injury. Just maybe updates on that, and maybe some of the other guys that might be carrying knocks as well, if you have one.
Yeah, we've traveled down to Honduras with 20 players, both obviously for this match, but also in preparation for this weekend, which is the CPL final. Crutzen is one of the players that's not with us at this moment. We're just waiting on the results from him, and we don't know exactly where things are. Anywhere from it being a short-term injury to something of being longer-term. That's something that we'll wait for our doctors to get through. He's gone through the whole MRI tests, and now we're just waiting on the results from there. But other than that, we're pretty healthy all around, and we're ready to go down here.
What's your strategy for this game, knowing that even though the game is tied, you have a disadvantage for the visiting goal? Will you be an offensive team here in Tegucigalpa? Thank you.
Yeah, well, of course, the ultimate strategy is to win the game. I think that everyone knows that for both teams. For us, it's especially crucial. The tie at a lower score is not to our advantage. So we have to come out and feel the game, I think, a little bit, not knowing exactly how the opponent's going to come out. I think it's two good teams that have an identity of the way they want to play. And I think we're also best when our identity is shown on the field. So we just have to go through the motions in the start of the match. But of course, we want to be aggressive where we can be with the game, but knowing that a simple win gets us through to the next round. And I think that's what the game will be tomorrow. It will be a game of small margins, of all the small details from both teams.
The mood factor to be able to take a victory from here, adjust the point.
I guess the biggest motivation is you win this game, you play in the final. And for us, being a club that's 3 years old, that's a big moment. For us already, it's a big moment. We've qualified for Champions League, but it's also not enough for us. We know we're playing a top team in the Concacaf region. You look at the history of Concacaf League, and I think Motagua sits at the top of how many games they've won and what they've done. So, we're not only just happy to be here, but we know it's a great moment. So I think that's motivation enough for the players. They know what's at stake tomorrow. We know it's going to be a tough match in a very tough place to play. Motagua is a very good team at home, obviously with their public in the stands, but it's also something you have to enjoy as a footballer. You have to enjoy as a coach, coming to these environments and go out there and try and play your football. And I think that's the most important thing.